We will get going. Welcome to Monday night. I will share my screen with you guys so we can talk about the workout. We'll get you warm and then we'll get James to demo all the movements.
Dan?
Yeah?
Mia just messaged me and said she can't get on.
Does she want booked on, probably?
Oh, she just said I can't get in. Help.
Maxine, if I... Just message me. I'm gonna put the meeting ID in the chat. Can you send it to her, Maxine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me 1 second, everyone.
Classic Mia.
Where's your video, Chow?
Panicking like mad.
Do the big reveal later, KB.
He's just sitting on the sofa.
Right, Maxine, I've put that in the chat. Can you just copy and paste it to her, please?
Yeah.
Keeping the crowd on the edge of their seats, you see, KB.
Coots looks ecstatic to be here tonight. Look at him.
I thought exactly the same. Mondays.
Okay. Screen shared. So this is the first part of tonight's class. Okay, so we're looking for max reps. So total reps over the workout will be your score for tonight. You have 1 minute of max jump squats, then you get 30 seconds rest. We'll then go into a minute of max goblet squats, 30 seconds rest, and then a minute wall squat hold. Now, this was originally max wall squat hold. Okay, so if you can hold for a minute non-stop, that is the aim, the goal. Okay, if you can't, let's say you get the 25 seconds and you need to rest, then have a little shake off, 10 seconds rest, get back to it, and then when the minute's up, we'll all take 3 minutes rest before we then repeat for a second round. Okay, we will just, I'm not going to go through part B, we'll go back to that in your rest period after this first part. Okay, does anyone have any questions on this at the moment? Awesome, very straightforward, guys. So I'm going to stop sharing now. I need James to demo all of the warm-up movements. Once they're all demoed, we will then get going. Okay. Nice of you to join us, Mia. There are a few people getting excited. They were going to catch your lead.
You just weren't going to let me in. Conspiracy, sabotage. Ignore my messages. I even tried to ring you, Dan. I'm desperate.
Ignore that. Okay, guys, so warm up. First movement, we're going to run through one hip flow sequence. Okay, so I used to do these in my class quite a lot. You're going to start sat on the floor. Take a look at James. Feet are going to be just outside shoulder width, flat on the floor. From there, we're going to take both legs off to one side, trying to get our knees to touch the floor. 1, we're then going to do 2 on the other side. So this is rep 2. We'll then go back, hit that position, but we're going to come up onto both knees. Then we're going to do the same on the other side. Back down, knees to floor, up onto knees. And then the last positions, hit those first 2 positions, but step through into a lunge. Okay, I'm going to get James to run through that one more time in sequence, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 on the other side, okay? Second movement, we're going to be doing some Cossack squats, but we're going to add a high knee. So we're going to do 5 reps all on one side. So we'll hit that Cossack squat as we come back, knee up, same side. So bent leg, we're keeping the foot flat. Other leg, we're going to keep straight, turn that toe up. And then you'll hit 5 on the other side. Okay, so 10 reps in total. And then our third movement, we've got two options, okay? We're going to start with the roll and reach. So you're going to roll your legs over your head, straddle your legs, reach forward as far as you can. If you're able to, now James needs a plate to be able to do this, okay? You may not need one, but you're still going to roll back, and then you're going to roll forward into a squat position. So that plate counterbalances James. Do one more to help him get into that squat, okay? I'm going to get into demo one without the plate. So we're going to see what happens, okay? See the difference. See, it hasn't quite got that balance, okay? So figure out where you're at with that. If you can't get into a squat, just do that reach position, okay? So we're going to do 4 rounds of this. So we're going to kick off with 1 hip flow all the way through, then 5 Cossack squats with high knee per side, and then 5 roll and reach or roll to squat. Any questions on the warm-up?
Should we count through this first bit?
Yeah, so we'll all hit this first hip flow kind of together, just so we make sure we're all doing the right positions, and we'll slow it down a little bit. So everyone take a seat if you haven't already. Feet flat on the floor, just outside shoulder width. Give yourself a bit of room. Okay, so we're going to go position 1. Should have 1 knee just behind the other foot. Shins as close to the floor as you can. Let's go 2, the same on the other side. Knee to floor. And then we're going to go 3. So we hit knee to floor, come up into a half kneeling position. And then the same on the other side. Knee to floor, up onto both knees. And our next position, same position, but step through with your back leg into a lunge position. Good, guys. Okay. Looking pretty good from what I can see. Once you've done that, you're going to get into your Cossack squat position. So wide stance, okay? Take those legs nice and wide. Pick a side, squat, high knee. So the leg that bends, you then bring your knee up, toe up. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. As you get looser and warmer, if you can try and increase that range of motion, that'll be awesome. Once you've done all 10, so 5 on each side, you'll be sat back on the floor where we go into the roll and reach or roll to squat. So you're aiming to take your feet as far behind your head as you can. If you can get them to touch the floor, great. And then either straddle your legs and reach forward as far as you can, or hit a squat position. And if you're lucky to have a weight plate or a lightish dumbbell or kettlebell, you can hold that in front of you to act as a counterbalance. 5 of these. Don't just struggle away trying to get into a squat, okay? It's still a warm-up, so hit a position that is a warm-up for you. And you've got 3 more rounds of this to do, so back to the hip flow. So keep an eye on James if you're struggling. We'll go in knee to floor, both sides, then up onto both knees, both sides, and then stepping through into that lunge position. If anyone's struggling with this, let me know and I'll give you an alternative. And then back into those Cossack squats with high knees, 5 each side. And then 5 roll and reach or roll to squat. And that will take you to 2 rounds of the warm-up, leaving you with 2 more to go. So should be fairly familiar now, but just to recap your rep scheme, you've got 1 hip flow sequence, 5 Cossack squats to high knees per side, 5 roll and reach. I'm going to put the workout in the chat. Nice, guys. Remember, 4 rounds in total, no rush. Once you're done, just chill out, wait for everyone to catch up. Nice, guys. Hopefully you're going to be nice and warm to get into this workout. Okay, guys, so I thought most of you are either finished or nearly finished. So even if you're still going, just kind of take a look at the screen. They're fairly straightforward movements. So we'll quickly recap them. So first one, we've got a minute of max jump squats. Okay, so you know the score, you're going to air squat and then you're going to leave the floor. Okay, so nice and explosive, trying to get a nice bit of height on those jumps. You've got your goblet squat. So if you have a dumbbell or kettlebell, you're going to hold it in that goblet squat, goblet position in front of you, squat from there. Okay. If you're using a barbell, I would suggest light front squats. So maybe an empty bar, or if you've got a bit of load on it, get up onto your back and go from there. James has also got a sandbag I think he's going to use today. Don't think there's many of you with a sandbag, but you can either front squat hold it like James is now, or bear hug hold it like so. And then you've got your wall squat hold. Okay, so you need to find a flat surface, legs slightly in front, and then you're going to sit down to a parallel. Okay, we're not going to drop all the way into the bottom. We're going to keep it up around 90 degrees, create a bit more tension. It means you can't just rest in the bottom. Okay, try and keep that upper back, lower back in contact with the wall. Normal squat technique, knees tracking over toes, etc. Okay, what we're going to avoid as well is having our hands resting on our legs. All right. So either hands in front of you, on your head, chest, wherever's comfortable, but not resting on your legs. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes now, guys, to do any loaded reps if you want. So if you want to do a few goblet squats, or get any bars onto your back or anything like that, do so now. Or if you've got any questions, chuck them in the chat or unmute yourself. And we'll get going in a minute or two. Remember, guys, your reps, if you're going to keep score, you're going to keep score of your jump squats and your goblet squats. And then total will be the score for this part of the workout. Okay, guys, everyone ready to go? Looking good. No one's got any injuries or anything we need to change? We're happy with the movements? Okay, let's get ready, guys. Kicking off with a 1 minute of max jump squats. Make sure you've got enough height above your head. 10-second countdown. Sean's about to hit his garage roof door. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Minute of jump squats. I see some good air on these guys. Nice and explosive out of the bottom of this movement. Nice, guys. Get some good height here. Trying to fully extend, get nice and vertical, everything open, knees, hips. 30 seconds. You're going to take a rest period, be strict with it. 20 seconds, and you've got some rest. 10 seconds, guys, hold on. You get some lactic acid building up tonight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 30 seconds rest. Use it wisely. Next, we'll be adding some loads. We're going into those goblet squats or front or back squats if you've got a barbell. 10 seconds and we're off. Another minute. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same depth as before. Stand up, squeeze those glutes. Just don't leave the floor this time. I'm going to weight in front of you should help keep you counterbalanced. You should be able to stay nice and upright on these. "30 seconds. Again, put the weight down, be strict with how long before you pick it back up. "15 seconds. 10. Hold on to it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 30 seconds rest. Okay, next up we have our squat hold against the wall. So the aim is to try and hold this for a minute with a few rest periods as possible. 10 seconds. Remember, aiming to just stay at that 90 degree sort of parallel position. Don't sink all the way down. Let's keep some tension through our legs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hands off of those knees. Nice, guys. Make sure your legs aren't too far away from the wall, so you shouldn't be able to drive back and push back. Okay, it should kind of be vertical and underneath you. Right angles. Looking solid, guys. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Stay strong. Nearly there. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice, guys. So you've got 3 minutes rest now. Okay, so let those legs recover a little bit. You've got an idea of what kind of reps you're able to achieve, or how long you'll be able to hold for. So you've got some numbers to aim for now, a target. So now could be a good time to do some maths if you haven't got the total of your reps already. And then you can just add that to the second round. Okay, it's 1 minute of a rest period gone, 2 left. "90 seconds and we're off." Okay, last minute then, guys. Okay, so I want at least the same amount of reps, if not a little bit more. Now you've got a target. If you had to break up your hold, try and push for a little bit longer before you break next time. "30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10. Let's get ready. Kicking off with another minute of jump squats. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice lot of air, guys. Nice, looking good. Go on, keep it going. You know what you got the first time around. 30 seconds. Dig in. 20 seconds. 15. Go on, Josh. Keep it going, buddy. 10. Come on, get to rest in a minute. 5. All the way through. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 30 seconds rest. 10 seconds. Get that weight, get ready for these goblet squats. 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Checking yourself on form. Heels down, feet flat. Knees tracking over those toes. Yeah, torso is upright as you are able to. Control it down, fast out the bottom. 30 seconds. $15. Let's hold on. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. Got one last minute. So guys, if you did that last time, held it for the whole minute, good, great job, let's do it again. If you had to break it up, just try and last a little bit longer on the first set. 5 seconds, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So try and take your mind off things. Everyone hear the potential good news. We could be open on the 12th of April. Still some things to be cleared up over the coming days and weeks, but could be looking good for the 12th of April. 20 seconds gone. So that could be 7 weeks and we could be back in the gym. We could potentially be outside a little bit sooner. 30 seconds left. There is talk of some outdoor sport being allowed from the 29th of March. So we'll see when that gets cleared up a little bit more. 20 seconds left. You won't have to be at home once that is allowed. 10 seconds, guys. Let's hang on. We're nearly there. 5 seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job, guys. Take a break. Grab a drink. Okay, guys, I have put this in the chat, but I'll just share my screen again so we can talk through the second part of today's class. So we've got a short 7-minute AMRAP to finish off with, so many rounds as possible in 7 minutes, okay? 16 weighted kneeling lunges. It's just a little bit of a lunge variation, followed by 8 burpee tuck jumps, okay? So we will just get James to demo these movements. So if you start stood up, James, we'll go from there. So starting from standing, James is going to go back into a lunge position like he normally would. This time he's going to take both legs down, okay? And then he's going to step back up. We've had a few different names for this movement over lockdown, but you got the idea. You lunge back to both knees and try and alternate which legs going up and down each time, okay? The idea is to weight this movement, so if you can hold your weight in a goblet position, great. And again, if you've got a barbell, keep it light, front rack or back rack, I don't mind. That's 16 in total, which would be 8 each side. And then burpee tuck jumps, we've had these a little bit. You hit your standard burpee, chest to floor. But this time, as you jump, you take those knees up to the chest or as high as you can get them. Okay? Any questions on this part, team? All good? Okay. You shouldn't really need to warm up any of these movements. Your legs are probably going to be pretty fried already.
be honest with you, I'll go body weight.
Cool. So James' legs are so fried, he is going to just keep it at body weight for those lunges. So it's an option if you're able to. Yeah, Joe Chambers, that's 8 each side, 16 in total. Alternate sides equals 8 each side. So yeah, you could always start off weighted, see how you go, maybe drop down as the workout progresses. Okay, it's going to give you another 20 seconds or so, and then we're going to get going. Okay, guys, let's get ready. Kicking off with 16 kneeling lunges, as we're calling them tonight. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knee back, down to a full kneeling position, and try and alternate which leg goes down and back up each time. Remember, 16 in total. No one wants to be doing 16 on each leg at this point. And once you've got these 16 done, 8 burpee tuck jumps. One minute down, and when he's burping, try to get those knees tucked up towards your chest. Nice, keep that pace, guys. Try and keep a steady rhythm on his lunges. You don't have to break them up. Try and keep moving. And then push the pace a bit on the burpees. James is on struggle street.
Absolutely.
Waypoint, 3.5 minutes to go. 3 minutes and it's all over, guys. Nice, guys. As soon as you finish those burpee tuck jumps, try and get back straight into those lunges. Use that steadier pace to try and recover. Go on, less than 90 seconds now. Try and get through at least another round. Go on, James, let's get those knees up. 60 seconds. Keep pushing the standard of those tuck jumps. Nice. We're nearly there. Thirty seconds. Get through the movement we're on. 20 seconds. Come on, mate, keep it going. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, guys. Take a second, recover, grab a drink, let the legs calm down, and we will have a stretch and cool down once James regains the ability to be able to do so. Okay, guys, so I'll do a bit of a stretch. We've got a bit of time, so just check out James. Okay, so come into a seated position. Okay, just one foot tucked into his hip and the other leg out straight. And if you can grab your foot, do so. If you can't quite reach that far, try and grab a lace or a sock or your shin. We're going cross body, so James's left arm is holding his right foot. And if you're able to, you're going to thread your other arm through and try and grab the outside of your knee. Okay, slowly ease out of that one, guys. Switch sides and just start with the first position of holding the foot. And then if you can, let's thread that arm through and grab the knee. Okay, relax out of that one, guys. Next, you can find something you can even use a wall, okay, a flat surface essentially. Okay, see James, you're going to push your palm in, and then you're going to lean over with your top arm. You're going to push that hip away while driving into the surface. And then swap sides. And relax out of that, guys. Okay, I'm going to stretch our calves off. So on that same flat surface, so a wall, I'm going to assume toes and forefoot up, legs straight, and just lean that body weight forward. Drive the knees and the hips towards the wall. And then just ease off slightly, keep the foot tilted, and then just bend the knee and drive the knee forward. Should feel that stretch go down the leg. So towards the bottom of the calf, the soleus muscle, as I think you've been being educated in some of James's sessions over the weeks. Ease off of that, swap legs, back to the original straight leg version of this stretch. And then into that second phase, ease off slightly and then drive the knee forward. And one last one. Take a seat back on the floor, feet together. And you're just going to pull down on that head, lean that neck off to one side. Taking your right arm, you're pulling it off to your right hand side. And then switch sides. Just sit on the other hand. Hey, and we are done, guys. Another good Monday. Well done, thanks for attending. And I will be sending a newsletter out, hopefully within the next week or so, about the gym reopening stuff, when we've got a little bit more clarity from the government. But let's keep our fingers crossed for 7 weeks time, 12th of April.
Thank you.
Thanks, thanks, James.
Thanks. Thanks for
See you
letting me
later.
in.
Hey, guys.
Susan.